Hello and welcome to Rauta's duel review. Technically speaking, it means here we have a band from Italy with two different releases. One is a split and one is a MCD. So, technically speaking, we have three bands in question, but the focus in on this Italian band known as Radon Trench. First, we'll have the 2019 MCD, Gods of Decimation, which features two guys, and technically speaking, it's more like a war metal duo doing drum machine and very simplistic output in a way, with about 15 minutes give or take, with the ingredients here. I mean the overall presentation, and that is very very simple MCD, as you can see. Not too much stuff here, camouflage covers, a little bit lyrics, and that's pretty much of it. The other stuff what we have here in question is a three-way split Radon Trench, Caostruppen, and Ravendark's Monarchal, whatever. I'll get into that because the name is Canticle, whatever. Very very weird name for a band from Brazil, and Quantum Resurgence. And as you can see, once again, war is very much present with this given cover and theme here. And obviously, the music here with the Radon Trench is not that different from the MCD. This split is about 35 minutes, so worth an album with quite a few tracks, nicely balanced here. Along these different bands, couple from Brazil, some more from Italy, and so forth. And once again, you have these war themes here, very serious, very violent, not your most family-friendly music for rather obvious reasons. Now let's take a look at the Radon Trench Metal Archive site. So a couple of EPs, or technically speaking, one EP and one split, there since 2017 when the band was founded by these two guys. And here they are, drum programming and vocals by one guy and guitars and bass for another. And drum programming really here means it has this kind of a bedroomish take, meaning very very much like home recording sound with Gods of Decimation. The drum machine is actually quite bad in this one. I mean, don't get me wrong, this would have made waves 30 years ago, but now 2019 afterwards, this is something that probably your typical iPad or smartphone, even not to mention computer, can do so much better. It just seems very very sloppy sounding in terms of being drum machine, and it doesn't really sound that violent. Obviously it's better than those goddamn synthesizers from the 80s, but I'll be honest, as much as you try to put violence with the drum machine sounding very industrial, yeah, it's not that good. Vocals are very growly and as such give the strong death metal presence here. Riffs are very much like, here it is labeled as black death metal, or in other ways, war metal. It's chaotic, it's noisy, it's violent and all that stuff, but because of the bad drumming and, to be honest, lack of really good riffs, this is kind of a mediocrity in a given genre. So if you're expecting some kind of a cool level of blasphemy worship happening, think about Conquerors and Revenges and Black Witcheries and the like, you're gonna be disappointed. However, looking at the similar artist tab here, if you're expecting some kind of a next Tetragrammaticide or Kapala, not to mention other bands listed here, yeah, you're probably gonna like it. I get this Kapala feeling here a little bit because, to be honest, that Indian band is, well, not resonating well with me. It's just kind of a too much try hard, not enough good violence and songs and all that stuff. So here with that stuff, Radon Trench is not that good. Now when we go for Quantum Resurgence split from this here, it's a little bit better, to be honest. It's almost like the band has picked up. It features another 3 set of songs from Radon Trench, and now it sounds more, how to say, focused or better executed, to be honest. But the style is roughly the same. Still, the drum machine could be a lot better made, and as such, it being overshadowed by these other two bands from the same split here. Caostruppen is a little bit different, but also a little bit similar. I mean, if you take a look at this Metal Archive site, you will find out that this is one man from Italy doing black metal grindcore. Might sound a little bit different from what the Radon Trench is doing, but to be honest, very very fitting split, a companion in a way. I mean, they are kind of a grindy and kind of a black metallic, but Black Death is also something that you could totally put them in the same box and all that stuff. But yeah, I think their material is a little bit better than Radon Trench here. It's almost like the overall sound, the overall violence is a tad bit better. However, the whole show is being stolen. Oh, one thing I must mention, Caostruppen. They covered Battery Song, Total Destruction. Unfortunately for Caostruppen's own material, this Battery Song is the best one on the whole split here. But like I said, these Italian fellas are overshadowed by Ravendark's Monarchal Canticle, a band that is being kind of a multi-label for various given styles. Then again, they're most experienced in the terms of here, like, look at this vast discography, lots of splits, and also 8 albums in total. And here they are labeled earlier on as Black Death Thrash, and later on Black Metal RIC with the National Socialistic themes. I featured their one of the later releases not too long time ago, one of the reissues. So it might be too toxic for a lot of you people out there. So if you want to avoid all these hardcore, extreme politics, stay away from these kind of splits. Musically, they obviously differ from these two Italian bands because their style is indeed more thrashy and more kind of a typical black metal flirting rather than these more war metal approaches. So they not only sound more metallic in the sense of riffs, but also, proper drumming and all that stuff. However, they are here on only with 2 songs, meaning they only take about 8 minutes and so of the whole 35. So if that's your focus, I don't know, you kind of have to like the more war metallic approach here with the 7 initial songs in order to make this release make more sense if you're looking for a physical copy. Now, like I said, these 2 releases, the first one from Radon Trench here, the MCD, is from 2019, so a little bit older, but still in stock in case you want a physical copy. And this one is from July 2024, so relatively new still if you're into these kind of underground extreme metal splits. Whatever you decide, the links are provided in the description box, so check out the music if you feel you are into this kind of stuff, and if not, at least now you know more. Something very very much from the underground, not for everybody, that's kind of a given, but those who are interested in the given stuff, now you know a little bit more. Off you go, do your homework, stay metal.